their goddamn food stamps in goddamn November. Because I'm getting my goddamn shit. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm getting my shit. Because I'm going to tell you just like this, on Jesus Lamar motherfucking Christ, I will be at motherfucking Walmart with my steel toes on and my motherfucking helmet, and I dare a bitch try to stop me from walking out that motherfucking store with my groceries. You want to see a human motherfucking bulldozer, baby? Because that's what the fuck I'm going to turn into if you think you going to stop me.
People like this are exactly why Donald Trump and his administration passed the big beautiful bill that put new regulations on EBT. Disgusting.
President Trump's big policy bill changes work requirements for SNAP recipients. Unless someone qualifies for an exemption like a disability, all participants between the ages of 18 and 64 must now work or volunteer. Under the old rules, the age cutoff was 54, and in Illinois, work requirements for all were waived.
That waiver is now removed, and so folks are going to have to be working up to 80 hours over the course of a month.
I don't know about you guys, but personally, I think it's necessary for these people to be working in order to receive this EBT money. I mean, a lot of Americans have been absolutely taking advantage of the EBT system and not working at all and then feeding their family of 5. While there's normal Americans out there working 2 to 3 jobs, they're making too much money to qualify for these EBT benefits. Americans that are working age, that have the ability to work, should be working. I don't really understand how there's this entitlement. It seems like a really unsustainable thing for working age Americans to not be working and just taking tax dollars and feeding their family of 5 off of the hard-earned dollars of American citizens other than themselves. For so many Americans out there, they're just relying on the government month after month to be providing them with the sustenance they need to survive. I think with this big beautiful bill policy, you're going to have working age Americans actually feel the need to get back to work, to get into the workforce again and contribute to our society. Speaking from personal experience, it is impossible to buy a house right now in the state of California as a 31-year-old if you're making any less than $200,000 a year. There's very, very little opportunity for native-born Americans in the state of California, middle class and below. Whereas if you are a first-generation immigrant in the state of California, there's a Dreamers program here that will allow you to get a loan pretty much free of charge. You get this loan, they put the down payment for the house onto the loan, and then you pay the mortgage as time goes on, building equity in that property. And then if you ever do sell the house, then all you have to do is pay back the loan that was given to you by the state for that down payment with a small amount of interest, which is absolutely incredible for first generation dreamers. But when it comes to me and my wife, for example, both of our parents were first generation Americans. They were able to purchase a house in California during their lifetimes. And because they were able to purchase a house, my wife and I are not able to get the California Dreamer loan. So right now, the state of California is tailoring their system specifically for first generation immigrants and really neglecting the people that have been here their entire lives trying to contribute to the state of California. I have nothing against EBT as a whole. I think it's a necessity in certain situations, but it really should not be a long-term solution for Americans or immigrants. This needs to be a system that keeps people going when necessary, and then when they can, they get back to work and they can support their families. It should not be just a perpetual welfare system for someone that doesn't want to work. A lot like this guy right here.
I got an email from EBT. I used to get $740 a month for my 2 kids. And we're not getting EBT no more. They took the EBT. They saying I gotta work 20 hours a week. I'm not working for nobody. Get the fuck out of here. This is what Americans, taxpayer, work for us. They work for me. They gotta help me feed my fucking kids. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be quitters now. Y'all been helping us all this fucking time. Now y'all wanna tap out. Get the fuck out of here. I want my EBT, yo. I want my EBT, and I'm not working for nobody. I'm a fucking boss. What the fuck I look like working when the government is here to help? Come on. Y'all send all that money to Iraq, Ukraine. Y'all funding all these wars. But when it's time to help the Americans, y'all don't want to fucking help us? I need my fucking EBT, yo. I need my money, yo. I need my fucking EBT. Stop fucking playing with me, yo.
And honestly, like, as entitled as this guy is, I kind of agree with him in a lot of ways. We're sending money, billions and billions of dollars internationally to conflicts that we really shouldn't have anything to do with. And we're neglecting American citizens, our veterans, lower class Americans, people that need the help of the actual taxpayer. This guy is a working age American. I think he needs to be putting that 15 to 20 hours a week in order to get that EBT. But at the same time, Americans need to be given the benefits of our tax dollars. If Americans aren't seeing the benefits of our tax dollars and only Ukrainians are, only Israelis are, then what are our tax dollars even really for? Just like the good of everyone else in the world other than Americans? It's totally backwards right now. And I think he is pointing out something that resonates with a lot of people in today's day and age. Let's check out this next lady that you saw in the beginning of the video. She goes off.
Donald motherfucking Orange Man J. Trump. I'm gonna tell you just like this. What the fuck you mean? Who ain't getting that goddamn food stamps to goddamn November? Cause I'm getting my goddamn shit. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm getting my shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you just like this on Jesus Lamar motherfucking Christ. I will be at motherfucking Walmart
Lamar.
with my steel toes on and my motherfucking helmet, and I dare a bitch try to stop me from walking out that motherfucking store with my groceries. Baby, I'm 250 pounds solid. Baby, you want to see a human motherfucking bulldozer, baby? Because that's what the fuck
I'm not trying to fuck with her, that's for sure.
You stop me from leaving out that goddamn store with my motherfucking monthly groceries that I get every goddamn month. I ain't bothering no goddamn body, okay? Why the fuck is y'all bothering me and my goddamn food? I'm just so tired of his big back, bald head, cradle cap having ass. Shaped like a motherfucking penguin any motherfucking way, albino motherfucking walrus looking ass. I'm sick of him. Like, it's gonna be an episode of goddamn Snap if y'all turn them goddamn Snap benefits off, I can tell you that.
Ain't she the pot calling the kettle black, talking shit on Donald Trump's looks? Look at this lady. Oh my Lord. I mean, you know, this is the entitlement that I think a lot of people are seeing in the world and getting really, really tired of. We don't want to be supporting people that just believe they are owed our tax dollars to support their families. We're struggling enough to support ours. Okay. So when we see people like this who just assume that the government should be paying for their existence, should be paying for their survival, there's a deep, deep resentment that is built amongst hardworking people. This is disgusting to anyone that's willing to work hard and earn what they have on a day-to-day basis. And according to them, it's up to us to keep them going, or else they're going to get violent. She's going to get her helmet and go through the grocery store and take out anyone that tries to stop her. I mean, the threats are there, okay? They're not a secret. These people are willing to get violent if we're not going to give them free stuff. This is an eye-opening clip right here. This girl says the quiet part out loud and uncovers all of the nefarious things that people are buying with their food stamps.
As it's kept, and I know y'all won't admit this because I know how y'all are, but y'all aren't really outraged that the food stamps, the EBT shit is about to get shut down. Y'all are really outraged because now you're gonna have to take the money you normally buy weed, wigs, bundles, get your nails done. Y'all are gonna have to take those funds and buy food now. And don't say I'm lying, because when y'all were receiving food stamps, you were selling the food stamps. So you weren't worried about feeding your children then. But all of a sudden now, you're outraged. Oh my God, like, why we gonna feed our kids the same way you've been feeding them? Sleeping with that man. Get a few funds from him. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't been worried about them kids and their well-being, but all of a sudden now, you are. Okay. All right.
This girl is calling out the EBT community and showing us that they're really feigning this outrage. Really, they're using this money to purchase illegal substances, to go out of their way to purchase things they don't really need, like wigs or bundles. And they use these food stamps as currency. It's not just for feeding their families, keeping their kids healthy. When, you know, realistically, we're seeing a lot of these people that use EBT buy cartfuls of soda and snacks and chips and junk food. But The biggest problem is that there's actual fraud occurring within the EBT system. It's made in a way that it's easy for these people to resell EBT products and then get cash for drugs, for bags, for wigs. Then there's this clip here. This is an example that actually puts some hope into my heart. This amazing American woman is going out there doing her community service 15 to 20 hours a week in order to qualify for her EBT benefits. Her kids are going to eat. She's going to eat. She's going to get out there and provide some support to the community. It's all good things, people.
For the first time in 12 years, okay? I am getting up. I'm ready. Did my hair, took my shower, brushed my teeth, and I'm going to do my community service hours. Why community service hours, do you ask? Because they told me in order to keep my food stamps, I would have to do 15 hours of community service per week. That's at minimum. I can do more if I want to, which I probably will because I don't have anything else going on. And my kids are in daycare since I qualified for subsidized childcare. So I'm going to do my 15 hours or more. I haven't decided yet. It depends on how I like it at the place where I'm volunteering. But anyways, this is just until I get an actual full-time job.
She explained in this video that she has been taking from the welfare system for 12 years without working. She's approved for childcare subsidies. She's approved for EBT. You know, she's probably getting some disability or something. This woman's life is fully financed by the government, by our tax dollars. So isn't this someone that you'd want working? She's a working age adult who clearly can work. She's willing to do it right now. But because there was no government regulation on any necessity from her, she was able to just take tax dollars for the past 12 years, even admittingly with not a lot going on. So I'm very happy to see that people like this are finally getting up and getting out there, going outside, helping their communities out. It's huge. This is not going to be a rarity. This woman right here is going to be one of many that's finally getting out of their house while their kids are being taken care of by someone else to really give back to the community that they're living in. I wanted to end the video with this incredible patriot laying down the law.
If you are able to go out and make a living for your family and feed your children, that should be the number one thing. And then whatever you can't make, if you are working and need the help, I understand that. But it's not meant to be for the rest of your life. It is meant to be a temporary assistance, not a lifelong assistance program. You guys are like, oh, you guys don't care about us poor people. Well, quite frankly, we do care. That's why we pay exorbitant amounts of taxes every month, and we don't care that it goes to that. But when you are living off of this and showing us your $900 and $1,000 EBT hauls, and there's no meat at all in most of these, it's all junk food and energy drinks and candy and cookies and whatever, it's hard to feel bad for that situation. But now you want everyone to feel bad. It's hard for me to do that.
We see how reliant these Americans have gotten on the welfare system in these posts that I've shown you in this video today. I think it's a culture that really, really needs to change in America. Since Lyndon Johnson and the passage of a lot of these welfare bills, and even back all the way to the 30s with the Great New Deal, Americans have gotten reliant on the government in a way that is completely unhealthy for our society and culture. We need to be more self-reliant. We need to take pride in the work that we do and in what we earn as Americans, as individuals. We need to get off our butts and contribute. Let me know what you think in the comments down below on this topic. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Please like, please subscribe. See you soon. Bye.